Hi guys, martinmcfcfantv. How we all doing? Match day. We're all good. Let me just. The only thing is, I put the thing on and I forget to put everything else on, but it's up. Hope we're all good. Let me get into some hellos, and we'll get cracking. On Roblox, had me. Yeah, you first, mate. Ronnie Beebe, Evening Blues, great start. Dippers, Rags, Paul. We need to do our job now. Hope you've all woke up after that boring 0-0. 2-0, come on, City, massive game. Jack Lee, hello, Blues. Nice to see the Rags and Dippers drop points, but that means nothing if we don't get 3 points today. True. Adam Quinn says 2-0. Arctic Metal, hey, Martin, how are you, buddy? Hope you're good. Evening, everyone. What an opportunity City have been given. Come on, City. Mervyn Thomas has gone 3-0. Guess who had money on a draw today? Good man. Tough game today. Palace has been our bogey team. It has. Foden should be starting. Well, he's having a rest, isn't he? Tough game today. Palace has been our bogey team. We've done that one. Noah Pearson's on evening, mate. Charlie, good result for the 0-0. And we now must win tonight. We are real title contenders. We are, Charlie. PS4 kit packs, evening. Second tonight, says Adam Quinn. Sam Hardling, evening, big game. Palace, always a tough game, it is. Sachin's on our resident rag. Hello, Sachin, how are you, mate? Surprised you're not asleep after watching that crap. At least Sahara isn't in the squad. Hello, Scotty Mall, how are you? Bruno Fernandez hiding again, yeah. All right, because someone at my school is called Sam Harding. How's Martin, we should win because you got your jacket on. Yeah, my lucky jacket. Right, one thing I need to do before we get going. I'm going to run through the teams very quickly, and then what I'll do is I've got some videos to play because I do apologise. Andy's not very well at the moment. So Andy was going to do a preview yesterday on Crystal Palace with our Palace fan, Ollie, who was going to come on, who sent us some videos. So what I'm going to do is I've come on a touch earlier, and I'm going to play you the Crystal Palace videos that Ollie has sent over. It'd be really nice for him to do that. And I will go through Andy's lineup and what the actual lineup is in a minute. But what I'm going to do is, yeah, the new graphics. Yeah, we're just trying some. Hopefully, yeah, you do like the new graphics. This is Andy's team. Andy went for Edison, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, João Cancelo, KDB, Fernandinho and Gundogan, with a front line of Foden on the left, Sterling on the right, and Jesus down the middle, which was spot on. Apart from one, I had Mendy at left back instead of Cancelo. That was nearly virtually my team. The teams that have actually come out are Edison in goal, Kyle Walker is right back, John Stones and Diaz retain the place, as I've said they always will do at the moment, unless there's injuries. Zinchenko retains his place at left back. Fernandinho is going to be a holder with Gundogan in front alongside Kevin De Bruyne, Razmataz, Gabby J and Bernardo Bubblegum Sterling. The substitutes of Manchester City are Zach Stefanart, backup American goalkeeper, Rodri, Torres, Bendy Mende, Riyad Mahrez drops down to the bench, João Cancelo also drops down to the bench, as does Phil Foden. Stop putting Iniesta, even though he is in blistering form. Pep, obviously, we've got a lot of games coming up, so he's seeing it as a rest for him. Delap and Doyle. Doyle is back, so Delap and Doyle are the two youngsters on the bench. Crystal Palace are going to go with Guaita in net, Ward, who's in fine form, must I add. Ward, Tompkins, Tim Cahill, not Tim Cahill, Cahill, former Chelsea man, Mitchell, McCarthy, Milivojevic, Eze, Townsend, and Jay Ayew. So Andros Townsend, the scorer of the goal of the season at the Etihad a couple of years ago, does start. Butland is on the bench for Palace. Van Aanholt, Dan, Klein, Benteke drops to the, well, that's good for me if Benteke's on the bench. Batshuayi and Riedwald. And your referee is Lee Mason. So I'm going to get back into your comments and then we'll run through the actual, let me get rid of that. I will run through what you all think of the lineups. So you nearly got the lineup right. I did. But Bernardo Bubblegum, it's just what his nickname is in the dressing room, mate. Dreadful game, good result for United. I'm a good tar. Do you really think Stones may step up this season? That'll be amazing. I think injury becomes the issue now. That's the only way Emerick Laporte gets back into this team is injury now. Mike Perry says 1-0 do. 1-0 do me. Hi, Mike in the Sky Blues. Hello, LaChar Blue Butter. Sachin, only Pogba has scored. I know. Do you think the Villa game will go ahead, guys? That will probably be made Monday, Tuesday, possibly. It all depends whether they get back in the training ground and it gets reopened. Still not heard whether it's opened yet now. Quite well, Chris. Pre-match drinks are in the fridge. Right, what I'm going to do for you now. Here is Charlie, as I promised you. And it's about 10 minutes in total. There's 5 clips, 5 questions that Andy sent over to Ollie. He's going to introduce himself. So you get my ugly mush off the screen. And here we go with Ollie, our Crystal Palace fan, who gave us his thoughts. Here we go.
Hi guys, my name is Ollie, aka Talk Crystal Palace on Twitter and on YouTube, but I haven't uploaded for a while now. I'm also on the Offside podcast, which is a Palace podcast with me, Ben, and George. We would upload not regularly, but yeah, I'm here to do a preview for Palace Man City on Sunday. It's fair to say this is the least confident I've been for a while playing City, despite our record at the ETIHAD recently. But I've been given a few questions by Andy to answer, so I'm just going to rattle through them now and just kind of give you an insight on how Palace's season has gone so far. So first question, our form has been inconsistent this season. How has our season gone so far? I mean, overall, it's been all right. Like on paper, we're kind of as expected. We've had some really good games, like the Leeds game was great. The West Brom game was great. Obviously, the Man United game was fantastic. But we've also had some really shocking ones, like Liverpool, obviously. We were dumped out of the FA Cup without really putting up a fight, which is really frustrating to see. And on the pitch, we've been pretty poor. I think our fan base is really downbeat at the moment, partly because we can't go to games and partly because the football has been really turgid for large parts of the season. And obviously, Roy's future is kind of up in the air a little bit. But, I mean, overall, I don't think we could be too disappointed. Like, I still stand by it that a club like us, we just need to aim to not go down, which I think is boring. But, you know, we're a very stable Premier League club and we've proven that again this season. So, I mean, on paper, it's been good. On the pitch, it's been not great. But, like, it's kind of meh is the best word to describe it.
And there you go. There is Ollie with his general thoughts on Crystal Palace and what they think. So he's not very confident going into this game. Hello, Chris. No Benteke for them. Yeah, don't be nervous, guys. But then Andy sent Ollie a question on about their best player of the season so far. So let's take a look at what Ollie thought all about that.
Our standout player this season so far and why, it's got to be Wilf again. Like, he was pretty, by his standards, he didn't, produce the output we'd expected of him last season. But this year he's been great. I think he's already scored 8 goals and got a couple of assists, and he stepped up at the big moments as well, which has been good to see. And he and Benteke have linked up brilliantly this season. I think in terms of most improved player, Benteke easily, he's found a bit of a goal threat as well. He looks more confident in front of goal, and his link-up play has been better than ever, really. And Zaha and Eze's link-up is so good to watch. One of the best attacking link-ups I've seen at Palace since Balassi was here, really. There's been some other good players. Kiate has been great at centre-half. Jairo Riedewald has been really good in central midfield when he's played. Schlupp's been great as well, although he's now injured, which is a shame. But overall, it has to be Will. Like, as per usual, I don't know where we'd be without him. Burnley and Newcastle defeats show that without him, we are a completely different team.
And there you go. So, this again is Ollie, our resident Newcastle. I want to say Newcastle, I don't know why. Crystal Palace fan. And I hope their keeper doesn't turn into prime Neuer. He says he was dumped out of the FA Cup 3-0. He says he was dumped out of the FA Cup by Crawler. Kurt, how are you, mate? Hope you're good. No Zaha either, no. And again, question 3. Here it is by Ollie from our resident Crystal Palace fan.
How will Roy approach City at the Etihad? Same as always, I think. We'll just look to frustrate you. I think You're looking at your defense now. Like in the past, I've always thought we could get you, but at the moment, like you just look so solid at the back. And you're kind of steamrolling. You're building some real momentum. I've actually got triple City in my FPL team this week, so you know, hopefully they spank us. No, I'm joking, but like, yeah, I think we'll look to frustrate you as always, and I think we won't completely sit off you. I think we know we've got attacking threat. We scored 5 goals in 2 visits to the Etihad. We know like we can score goals against you, and we'll have confidence in that sense. But um, obviously, us against City, the main thing is stop City, be compact, probably do the 4-4-2 as we have been, and just like look to frustrate you and use our opportunities to counter attack as and when we can.
So there's Ollie with question 3. Not overly confident on today's game, hoping to break us on the counter-attack, which I'm surprised why Benteke's not going to play today. They're just showing that Townsend goal on the TV, which is hurt, and the penalty, obviously. And then last year, as we all know, we drew 2 each with them as well. We've not beaten them here for a couple of years. I think they're due a good hiding, if you ask me. But then, Andy went on. So Ole is not that confident, even though Palace have done all right. But don't forget, they did play Thursday night. But here's the 4th question that Andy asked Ole, our Crystal Palace fan.
Roy's come out like Pep and said it's going to be difficult for players to stop celebrating goals. My thoughts on the whole debate. I get it. I get that it's frustrating for people to see footballers, jump all over each other when they score and they haven't been able to see their family for weeks on end. But equally, it's just they live in a different world to us at the moment. Footballers, they get tested multiple times a week. If a player is on the pitch, they almost 100% don't have COVID. It's just like not the same. I don't think you can compare it to you or me. Like we're not getting that same level of protection, of testing, of like checks and stuff. It's just a different world. And yeah, as I said, I understand why people are frustrated, but I think the sooner we just accept that, they live in a different environment to us at the moment, the better. Like I get it, I get both sides, but in my opinion, I don't think it's an issue. And like realistically, how much would them stopping celebrating stop the spread of COVID? Probably very little. So if anything, so yeah, that's my view on it. But I get both sides.
So there's Ollie's view on the subject that we did talk about on the Friday Night Social. If you have not watched that, please go and check that out with the former City defender Spencer Pryor and Simon Hill. I am going to move my light because that's rubbish. So when you come back after the final one where Ollie gives his score prediction and on this game coming up, hopefully you might have a bit of light because I look like I'm half lit up and I'm half in the pitch black at the moment, which doesn't look very good. So I do apologise about that. But yeah, Ollie, footballers, are they different? Are they in a different world? Of course they are, but COVID still affects them the same. But yeah, here's Ollie with Chris. Do you want to get rid of that attention seeker? He needs to go back and give his mum a big hello. So yeah, here's Ollie with the final score prediction in today's game.
My lineup score prediction. Our lineup should be fairly predictable. We have chopped and changed quite a lot recently, but Guaita will definitely start in goal. He's been fantastic this year. Back 4, it could be either Ward or Klein. I'll probably say Klein, although Ward was great against Arsenal, but Klein is probably first choice, but they just interchange quite a lot. I think Roy trusts them both. Central defence, probably Tompkins and Kiate, who have come in, played together, kept 2 clean sheets after we struggled to keep clean sheets like chronically so far this season. So those 2 at centre half. Could see Cahill, but I doubt it. I don't know. Roy does like Cahill, so it's interesting to see what will happen. Mitchell will play left back, who's just much more defensively solid than PVA and has been, again, a standout performer, a highlight this season is him breaking into the team and playing really well. I imagine Townsend would be down the right in a 4-4-2. We should rest one of Luca and MacArthur and play Riedewald or McCarthy, but I imagine it will be Luca and Maka in midfield, Milivojevic and MacArthur. But don't be surprised to see McCarthy or Riedewald play there. And then Eze wide left if he's fit. If he's not fit, I imagine we'll go 4-5-1 and play Wilf wide left and another one in central midfield. And then probably Christian Benteke out front, who's been good recently. Ayew maybe is more mobile and might offer a little bit more in terms of pressing, but Benteke is definitely first choice at the moment. As much as I love Batshuayi, I'd love him to play. I just don't see how you can drop Benteke right now. But for once, we go to the Etihad with options. Normally, we go there, the team picks itself. We have no one who can come in. Like, we just pray our first 11's fit. At the moment, that's not the case. We have a lot more depth. If Roy chooses to use them or not, that's up to him. But yeah, it should be a good game. I don't think we'll get anything from it. Having said all that, I think we still look blunt in attack. Wilf has faded a bit. And although games like this often suit us, and we are unbeaten in 2 visits to the Etihad, and we're unbeaten in Manchester in like 2.5 years, which is quite a mad stat. But I still can't predict us to go to the Etihad and win. I'll say that every time. I'll probably go for like a 2-0 City. I don't think we'll get smashed. But yeah, I'll be surprised if you guys don't beat us. I think the way you're playing at the moment, you look really good going forward, but defensively you look fantastic, which I haven't been able to say about City for ages. But we'll see. It should be a good game. I always like watching Man City. I like Man City. I hope you guys win the league, as always. Don't tell my Man United supporting girlfriend that. But yeah, cheers for having me on, Andy. It's good to chat to you guys again, be on the channel again. I like the channel a lot, and I always look forward to doing these little previews as and when I get asked. So yeah, have a good one, guys, and good luck for the weekend and for the rest of the season.
There you go. There is Ollie, our resident Crystal Palace fan. Thank you very much to him. And guys, that's what his opinion is on the game today. He's thinking 2-0 Manchester City. He did say Benteke was going to start. He's not. He did say Ridwell will start. He's not. And he did also say Wilfred Zaha would start. And he's not. So I'd love to see what Ollie thinks of that lineup now, because they've gone very defensive. They're literally parking the shop up every single bus in London, and they're not going to move. Well, Croydon, not London. Right, so big thank you to Ollie there for your questions, mate, and I hope you do enjoy the game, but not too much. Not too much. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do you think the Villa game will go ahead? So I've just done that one. Chris, yeah, I'm just nervous. A few hellos. I'm not gonna go into the hellos to each other. You lot can do that on your own. We've got Fernandinho. I'm going to double pivot. Won't be a double pivot, mate, and don't use that word. It's banned on here. Gabby Jesus has to score today. It's been a long time. He's up front as well, which is good. Louis Shakes, hello, buddy. Hope you're good. Sterling has shaved up his braids. Back to short hair for him. Let's hope it brings him some good luck. King Celtic, Harsley Wembley. Hello, mate. How are you? Hi, guys. Kamal. Andy Blue Moon is on. Evening, buddy. I might not be well. And all Blues, let's get the lucky glass come on. You've been smoked, mate. Are you talking about that United idiot? Yeah. You'll have to excuse him. Like I said to him, tell his mum I said hello. Evening, Blues. Hope you're good. You think they get bored, wouldn't you? But thanks for the view. I'm trying to eat my tea. Yeah, you just eat your tea and I'll mod and present at the same time. Don't you worry about you, sunshine, you know. Half a job, Larry. Hi, Chris and Kurt. Hope you're both well. Roy Keane stopped smiling when he worked. I know. Did you see that at half time when Mika absolutely ripped United apart, saying they were basically crap and embarrassing, and Roy Keane just glared at him like, what are you talking about? It was rather funny. It was really, really funny. Nice to see Fernandinho start. Yeah, it is. Looks like the Rags are crying out their cave. I mean, I wouldn't be calling out when they're just drawn 0-0 and crap football like that. My God. I thought we were boring to watch sometimes, but come on. They drew Liverpool, think they're the best team in the world. Yeah. They don't realise is we've got 2 games in hand and we beat them, we go top of the league. Come on. Well done, United. Well done, United. Your board draw, point in the plastic derby. Now piss off, Tar. Seems like a draw must have hit a nerve. Oh, he's in again. Look, no, it's a shame, innit? Let me just get rid of him. Like I said, look, he got another one with mummy issues. United have been top 6 side this season. They've played them all. Got to remember, guys, my mouth goes quicker than your hands. Unless, that's why you're all single. Sarr not playing a plus. It's the same old system. It's just a formation. It's funny. How many of these would say this to my face? Not many. United haven't been top 6 side this season. They played them all. Is this an old system, or is it just a formation, or is this old system, or is it just formation? Which ones? Man City's or Crystal Palace's leg and sweep? Which one do you mean? United drew against a team with 0 centre backs. Let that sink in. Yeah. Roy Keane looked like he was going to submit. He didn't look very happy, did he? Not an happy bunny at all was Keano with Mika. Jack Lee, United never deserved to be top of the league. They cannot beat a decent team. No, they can't. Right, so get your score predictions in for those who have not managed to have a look in our community tab over on the channel. We're now talking about we're going to try and put something in there daily now, whether it's Twitter polls or whether it's just your thoughts on a game coming up or a talking point. We would like to get your thoughts nice and early on the day, and then we can always talk about it in the evening. And also, what we might do as well is put some polls up there to see what you want to talk about on a vlog up and coming, maybe that night, maybe in a day or two. But yeah, we're going to start using that community tab a lot more. So look out for that, Blues, and make sure your notifications are on as well. We are less than, I think we are, I'm just going to double check the analytics of it. But looking at it, we are 200 away from 16,000. Not saying we're going to do, but it would be amazing if we could hit that straight from live on air now. 1 minute. Mrs. Like, what are you doing? Right. Oh, I'm messing with my light. It's going to be on me. Oh my God, 5 minutes more. Yes. 3-0. Did you prefer me coming on early tonight? Just can I get your reactions? Calm down there, kiddo. You're talking to Doopy. He's only a kid, bless him. He is only a kid. What did Doopy put? 2-0. I'm not confident for the front three. Odds Andy Bloom is giving us the odds 11-1 on 3-1 City. What's the odds on 4-0, Andy? Let us know. I've gone for 4-0 tonight. Lachara Blues got easy win. I like it. Man's Legs and Streets gone for 3-0. Doopy is excited for this one. Get the likes in early, lads, up the city. Yeah, guys, please hit the likes. Please hit the subscribe button. At least 60% of you who are watching, you're amazing. Thank you very much for the support and the views and the interaction. It's amazing. But if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button as well, we are at 200 away from 16,000, and we'd love to hit that. If not tonight, well, tonight, we'd love to hit it tonight. That'd be amazing. And we want to try and get 100 likes on the thing. We haven't got 100 on, but at some point, we generally get over 100 during these watch-alongs anyway. We'd love to get them. Hello, OPX. How are you, mate? Preferred you coming on early. If I'm being honest, could I do some more, Martin? Oh, thank you, mate. I mean, did you prefer me coming on early, like I said? It's too rushed. Right, okay. That's fine. I'll come and do half an hour early. I like the early start, personally, Martin. Right, I'll come and do half an hour early then. It's your channel, guys. I work for you lot. Remember that. It's your channel. Yes, you coming on early was good and you were closely on time. Yeah, I know it was. Come on, set up the Blues. Good evening, guys. Hello, Nicholas. How are you, buddy? Right, they're out anyway. Come on, Zaha, do your form. Zaha's not playing section. Do you watch the football section as you're going along? You just got me on in the background or something. I know I'm an ugly sod, but come on, mate. I know I've got a face for radio, but, you know, And I'd even break off your radio stuff, your DAB radios, and I'll be broke with me on it. Killian 2-0. How are you? I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm always good when City are playing. Andy Blue Moon under 2.5 looks like the smart money tonight. 4-0 was the smart money. Wow. Martin's got his coat on. Hip hip hooray, man. He's coming on tonight. It's Chris. Kurt, I haven't messaged you, mate. Do you want to come on the post match? Let me know. I haven't had a chance to text you, and I don't want to text you on here. It's rude. We've been getting a lot of views lately. We have. Viva Lombardas, Bruno. United fan. I did see. I died to see Gabby score an hat-trick. Sachin's not happy because he said the both City are definitely going to win them. What are the chances on Zaha ever signing for West Ham? Look up that one. City 4, Palace 2. City 2 with ETIHAD together. Thank you, Peter Cora. Appreciate that, mate. I'm not confident about Sterling. You're never confident, Doopy. Over 60 views, only 20. Come on, guys. Hit those likes. Hit those like buttons. Still can't believe they benched Benteke. Well, yeah. We've gone easy. He's on the bench. He was on the wing. There's Johnny Stones. I'm Shrek, apparently, according to you guys. When the match starts. The match starts in about 2 minutes. No, Jabari, before you ask, we're not showing any of the match because we're not allowed due to copyrights. So, yes, the Lucky Blue Glass and my Coke Zero is here. Ready to roll. Let's get going. Jordan, are you? Is his brother with him at Crystal Palace? Or is he still at Swansea or West Ham or wherever he is? Where is his brother? Love to know where his brother is. My laptop screen is awful. 10-1, 4-0. Whoa. Ooh, do I have a tenner on that? Oh, no, I can't encourage betting. Not live on air. Pep there with his, I've just ordered a new Coke, guys. But, you know, there will be a gagool, whatever it's called, in the next week or two. They're just doing the Black Lives Matters. Nate, Lee Mason is there. City are going to shoot from left to right towards the 1894 stand, and they're off. Crystal Palace are going to be shooting from right to left towards the family stand. That's normally half empty because of City's stupid ticket rule on it, where you've got to be under 16 or have an adult. You know, adults are not allowed in there unless you've got a kid with you. And then they wonder why it's half empty, especially on evening games. Keep your money, mate. I think I should. Swansea is he still there? Right. Did you say you could come on? Oh, yeah, there you are. You're free after the game. Super. Carl's coming on as well. So come and join us post-match. Win, lose, or draw. There's going to be myself, the Ginger Princess, and Kurt and Carl are going to come and join us for the post-match. We are going to get Alan back on. We just need to sort his sound out. Evening section, how are you, mate? See you at half-time. Here we go. Part-timer. He's off. My theory is not starting KDB was a mistake. Right, Palace now. KDB close it down. We played a minute. Ilkay Gundogan coming forward. Out to KDB on the City left-hand side. He's got Crystal Palace all over him, and the Andros Townsend nicks the ball off him. That's got to be obstruction. You can't let him do that. Fernandinho just takes Ayew out, but what's it? You can't literally trap the ball with both your damn ankles and feet and just stop it. That's obstruction. We played a minute, approaching 2 minutes. And Lee Mason's already made a big boo-boo for me. Someone needs to teach him the obstruction rule. There's Gabby J with a back flick header, which only falls. Tries to get it to Ilkay Gundogan, but it's out for a throw-in to Palace, which Ward is going to take, it looks like. There's Roy Hudson. How old is Roy Hudson now? Not as old as Andy, I know, or Chris, but he's up there. Gabby J now on the City left. He's got Sterling as an overlap, and he's tackled like candy from a baby. It's quite easily. It's out of touch. Zinchenko to take the throw-in. Zinchenko into Gundogan, back to Zinchenko, all the way back to Diaz, back to Johnny Stones. It looks like a three at the back at the moment with Walker, Stones, and Diaz with Zinchenko. And it looks like 3-5-2 at the moment. Is what it looks like. We're playing a three at the back. But we'll see as the game's going on what we're thinking. Kyle Walker inside to Fernandinho, back out to Bernardo Silva, who's took up residency on the right. Sterling's back onto the left. Ball in, Fernandinho, Gundogan ducks, cleared by Palace onto Isa. Walker's with him for company. So's De Bruyne, and it's out of De Bruyne, and a throw in to Crystal Palace. Yasin says, come on, lads. I supported Sunderland. You support Sunderland, you mean, mate? More than welcome. Even though it is City's game in hand, you still have to go to Anfield. Yeah, no, we have, mate. We've got 2 games in hand. This is one of them. We've got Aston Villa Wednesday, and we've got Everton as well. But you've got to play us yet, Satchin, and you've got to play Liverpool at yours. So let's all just calm down a bit. Ball in, out by Diaz. And the thing is, Sachin, we're not conceding, mate. So at the moment, with the bookies, City are favourites for the title. And rightfully so in my eyes. John Stones flicks it out over to Zinchenko on the City left. 4.5 approaching on the clock. City 0, Palace 0. Zinchenko, little 1-2 with Ilkay Gundogan onto Sterling. Back to Gundogan. Sterling takes a fall and a tumble off Ward. And is the referee giving a free kick? What's Lee Mason giving here? He's giving the free kick. Hudson must be due a telegram. He must be running. And we haven't won at Anfield since 03, but could be our year. Yeah. I hate Sunderland. They stopped us getting 100%. Jack Lee, come on. That was Yuzi's fault. Well, I don't know. Was it Yuzi's fault or was it the board's fault for having Mancini in the stand? It's about dead man walking. Diaz with a sloppy ball to Sterling, but he does pick it up. Back to Fernandinho. Fernandinho now coming across, marauding down the right-hand side. Well, towards the right-hand side. A little ball over the top into Bernardo Silva. KDB on the overlap. KDB crosses in, and it is cleared, and it is out off MacArthur for a corner to Manchester City. First corner of the game, 5.5 on the clock. Still City 0, Palace 0, but City have a corner on this left-hand side or right-hand side. Yeah, left, City right, this corner. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger from Kevin. Looks like nobody's available for short. So this is definitely coming in. Floats in, back stick, Stones, falls, loses his balance. Falls to Raz. Mataz on the back stick. Raz now on the left. And it's cleared, and that should be out for another consecutive City corner. KDB is going to wander over to the other side. That Colorado goal kept in the title race. He did. Did Roque Santa Cruz score in that game, or am I thinking of a different game? I might be thinking of a different game. KDB in. John Stones again the target, but misses his header again. But Bernardo Silva's there at the back stick. We've always got someone there to cover, which is a good thing. 6.5 on the clock. Bernardo's teasing them. Over to Zinchenko's took up occupancy on the right at the moment. Back to Bernardo. City are interchanging at the moment, which is keeping Palace on the toes. Lovely little reverse ball inside to Gabby Jesus. Oh, and he tries a little flick, little trick, and he does take a little 50-50 tumble, but he gets sold to play up. And Ayew plays a lovely ball out to Easy on the left-hand side for Palace. KDB's up there with him. Easy now coming in. Little ball over the top, but Fernandinho's there. Out of Bernardo and the throw-in to Palace. Gabby Jesus there didn't hold the ball up. The ball didn't stick to him. Gabby Jesus as a striker has got to do better there for me. got to do better there. He is a great shot stopper. All the best from Glasgow Rangers. You too, buddy. Kurt MCF Goods is sick. Balotelli got the other goal, the other two. Did I? I thought Santa Cruz scored in that game. Maybe it was me. Showing here, Palace haven't lost in Manchester for a long, I think it was like 4 years. Well, 3 years. 4 years. 2 or 3 years, definitely. Addy thinks he's watching a softball watch-along game because he wants a goal of his Willie. Why is Foden not playing with, I presume is Verbamid? Is it Verbamid? I'm sorry if I've got your name wrong there, buddy. I think he's just giving him a rest. John Stones cracks it into the Palace player, but gets a lucky ricochet. Gundogan now on the city left into Fernandinho. 8.5 on the clock. John Stones. We will at one point try and get a timer for you, I promise you. Hello, Carol Gogo, how are you? Michael Fina, I like Puma Jack season, Martin, look good. I've ordered one, Michael Fina. One is on the way. I have ordered the dark one. You know, the dark one with the pattern, like this bit here, there's like a pattern on the top of it. One is ordered and on the way. Because I like them very much, Michael. I do. Pep said we need to rest players. Exactly. I'm wearing your hoodie. I have got a hoodie on the way, mate. Oh, hang on. No, mate. I'm just throwing things around my room. I'm ambivalent on Gabby Jesus. Hey, listen, your choice, mate. Showing the defensive stats, conceded 13 only with the first. Clean sheets, apparently were equal first. Shots faced first. Shots on target faced first. We've defended. And there you go. Why City got the best defensive record in the Premier League. Approaching 10 minutes on the clock. There's been no chances whatsoever. This is very, very similar to the Brighton game. Very, very similar to the Brighton game. That's interesting. We've got the lowest goals per game ratio under Pep Guardiola. 16-72.1, 17-18 2.8, 18-19 2.5, 19-20 2.7 a game. And this year is only 1.6. That is some drop-off, Blues. Really is a drop-off. Here comes John Stones now to Kyle Walker. Let's see what we look like. We've got a natural striker up top now. Well, someone who says he's a striker, so we'll see how we go with that. Razmataz into Fernandinho. Fernandinho is going to spray the ball over to the right-hand side where Bernardo Silva is. Little flick to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker feigns to cross, plays it back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, left foot. Gabby Jesus was there, and it's cleared by the Palace defender. 11 minutes in, and Palace are just trying to get the ball clear. Anywhere will do. And it's into the stand where that great Colin Bell memorial is. Hopefully a bit more defensive than last season's section. Nothing wrong with antic stuff, Ada. I got City Puma hoodie with a little City kit as a badge. Like the clothes show here. Bernardo Silva on that right. It's Kyle Walker. It's Gundogan. City keeping the ball moving. What we're going to do is Palace are so deep. Jordan Ayew's not going to be used a lot in this game, and they're going to be sat so deep that we've got to keep parking the ball left and right and left to draw one of their players out. And I would say that's where, Rodri's really good at. People moan at Rodri and go, well, he sticks the ball 5 yards to his left, to his right. There's a method behind the madness, guys. A method behind the madness. Palace playing the way out, and they have done. They've done really well there. Little ball up the Palace right, City left. Zinchenko gets it. As I was saying, Rodri does it because it's a game of chess, really, especially when there's two buses being parked. It's a game of chess. You've got to draw a piece out to find the gap, and then when the gap is, then you go. And that's what Rodri's good at. He's just being patient. Townsend out, 12, 13 minutes approaching on the clock. And it's still City 0, Palace 0. And no chances at all. It's like Townsend's technique, claim to fame, that. Jordan Ayew up against Ruben Diaz, and that's going to be a throw in to Palace, I think. I know Jordan Ayew was it to City? I don't know. He was arguing. The linesman pointed towards them, but it is a City throw in. So why did you raise your flag the other way to Palace then, you prat? Oh. He isn't pants Ronnie. He's just not Fernandinho because they're totally separate players. Keep telling people this. Busquets is not the same as Fernandinho. Ball over the top by Palace. Trying to get easy on the back stick, and it's too far ahead. The thing is, teams aren't going to come to the ETIHAD and open up. It's finding the right move at the right time. It's that first goal is crucial. Absolutely crucial, that first goal. Because if we get it, Palace open up a little bit more. Because then they've got to do something. Then they've got to come forward. They can't just sit back. Unless Hudson's happy with a 1-0 defeat, then it's a different subject. Some teams come to the ETIHAD and hope just not to get a good hiding. Ball off. The ball come across. Sterling was on it in a flash on that City left. Fernandinho with a lovely ball. Is that what you're all wanting Roderick to do? Yeah, but Ronnie, but you've just seen Fernandinho there. Is that what you're after Rodri doing? Because that's not Rodri's thing. Rodri doesn't, Busquets doesn't knock balls 20 yards up. Corner in, away by the goalie. Busquets only passes 5 or 10 yards. He doesn't smack balls 20 yards over the top. Remember that. Why do we pass it around so much, then get around the area and create hardly anything? That's the problem, mate. Then that's the forward line. I mean, I remember the stream last season, people going, long ball FC on Liverpool, long ball FC on Liverpool. But that's what you're asking Rodri to do, knock the ball 20 yards over the top. You either want tick-attack football or you want long ball. Which one do you want? Walking out. Now, this is your tick-attack football. What they're trying to do now, they're trying to pull. This is why City go right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right. And it looks boring sometimes. But it's, oh, that's out. That's out. Oh, no, it's not. It's played on. I thought that had gone out there. I thought that was too far, but it done well to keep that in. Diaz was under pressure there from Ayew. Fernandinho. Got Kevin De Bruyne to help him out there. I mean, I love Fernandinho. And that was crap by Kevin. Got to make sure with them balls. Busquets. I mean, listen, mate, I'm not saying Rodri is as good as Busquets. I'm not silly. What I'm saying is that that's the same game that Pep wants him to play. He's the Busquets. I love Dino. I'm not silly. I know Rodri's not. Like that. That was wasted over the top. Rodri's better potential to Barca led to hold Rodri better. So he just got to be patient. That's all it is. Patience. No, I want Rodri to sit in front of our exposed back four. Exposed back four, mate. We got the best defence going. There is no exposed back four, but somebody's noisy on the score on the sideline. I don't know, Charlie, because obviously I have to have the sound off so we don't get copyrighted. Zinchenko with a nice cushion header back to steady header. It's not the greatest watch at the minute, but it's 20 minutes of just knocking on a door, seeing what's available and out there, so we move forward again. Kyle Walker, that's absolute garbage, Kyle. Goal kick to Palace. That I agree with Ada. We need to increase our tempo. We do. Our tempo's a little bit flat again. It's a little bit flat as a pancake. Walker, I don't know what that was. I think it's Palace coach. What, Roy Hudson? He might be doing. Look at the Pep there. He's pacing. That Ray Lewington. That Lewington. Is that Ray Lewington next to? Is it Ray Lewington? I think he's trying to get Edison off his line. It was a good effort or good idea. It wasn't a great effort. It's high, wide, and easy there. Just didn't really have no one ahead of him, so he tried the cheeky little chip. He ordered his fish. He wanted his chips, and it's well over. Is he talking to Fernandinho? Who's talking to Fernandinho? No, not Roy, his assistant. Sure, he's called Ray Lewington. Let me look. Maybe a free kick here. I want to look at this. Yeah, it's Ray Lewington. That's Ray Lewington next to him. Thought it was. They've got Ray Lewington as the assistant manager, Dave Reddington, and the goalkeeping coach is Dean Kiley. Didn't know Dean Kiley was at Palace. Right, free kick for Palace. Easy over this. Jesus has got a one-man wall, so he's doing social distance. What? Edison! Nice. Nice, strong hands. Throws it out to Bernardo. Come on, let's go now. No, it's gone. The tempo stopped. There's no point in Edison bowling it out quick, and we stop, and we move back 5 yards again. I don't mind, a slower tempo and there's no movement. But we've got to go when we get the chance. Look, that's the problem with sometimes you try and play a 10-yard ball. There's that many people there. It's going to get cut out. Zinchenko now. Ball out to Raheem Sterling. A lovely ball into Ilkay Gundogan. Raz makes him. Look, show for him. Zinchenko. Cross to Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones inside to Fernandinho. Fernandinho now. Little chip. Over to Bernardo, who just about keeps it in play. To Kyle Walker now. 21.5 on the clock. That's the guy who was shouting. Who? Ray Lewington, might have been. Townsend now up against Zinchenko. Plays it inside. Crystal Palace coming forward to Easy on the left. KDB, well defended there. Come on, go on now. KDB, inside to Gundogan. To Raz, back to Gundogan, dead centre. Over to Kyle Walker on the City right. 22, dead on the clock. Fernandinho now. Fernandinho, ball in, lovely layoff onto Gundogan. To Kevin. Kevin makes the space. Tries to curl it in off his left. That took a deflection. Has to be a corner. And it is. Lee Mason sees the light and he gives it. Fernandinho into Jesus, who does take a slight thing in the back of the Achilles there. KDB has a shot. That was right in the back of the Achilles. And it came off Mitchell, and that is a corner. That is a corner, 23 on the clock nearly. Gabby's going to go and stick. KDB plays this shot to Raz. Raz, good turn. Raz, going to shoot. Gundogan on the follow-up, again blocked. KDB, shoot, blocked again. Oh, 3 shots, 3 blocks. Townsend gets lucky. Sterling drops him like a sack of cement. Free kick to Crystal Palace. Oh, Sterling block, Gundogan block, and they're just throwing bodies in the way at the minute. Crystal Palace guy, I think it was McCarthy, took one right in the old meat and 2 veg. Count them, Sunshine. Make sure they're all right. That was a good chance KDB had. This is more like it, says Kurt. Nozar looks like he's been sold to me. Don't know, Steve. Stevie, I don't know whether he has or he hasn't. I'm not. It's very quiet January market at the minute. We're what 20 days into it virtually. I mean, we're 17, 18 days into it, and not has anyone moved yet? Has anyone actually moved? This could be the lowest January transfer record on since probably starts, or since there was a January window. I don't think anybody's moved so far. I've not even seen anyone linked. Bernardo to Kevin, back stick. It's going to go to Raz. And Jesus just communicate to each other for crying out loud. Jesus does well, but he just runs into Jordan Ayew. Bloody hell, Gabby. This is why sometimes playing these teams are harder than the teams in the top of the league. Because teams top of the league open up. That is crap, Kyle! For God's sake! Suicide ball across. Townsend up against Stones. Stones deflection. Edison. No man's land. Kyle Walker who messed it up again. On top of my bed, is that a spider? No, it's a light socket, mate. Walker looks shaky. You're telling me he does. Haller went to Ajax, then Bally to Atletico. That should have been 1-0. Couple of Arsenal players went low. No, I meant in the actual Premier League, mate. Manchester United only. Oh, they're drawn at Liverpool. That should have been KDB. Take the chance. I don't know why he didn't shoot. KDB corner. Everyone sort of jumps out of the way of that. Sterling going to go to the back stick, back out to Kevin. Kevin now. Balling. John Stones, 1-0. What a ball. What an header. Johnny Stones is not only defending, he's now scoring 2 in about the last 4 games. City are 1-0 up. Johnny Stones with the goal. Get in, boys. That's what we like to see. What a ball out there. Raz was an awful corner, but Raz come in, played it all the way back out to KDB. KDB thought, screw this. No more. Outside of the foot. John Stones, there you go, son. Put that. No 50p head. He rose like a salmon and planted that like a plant pot. City are 1-0 up. Now, this changes the game. This changes the game completely. This now, I'm just going to change something. Just bear with me a minute, guys. What's going on here? Have we got any mods? Have we got any mods on here? Can we just start getting rid of people, please? It's only just been, let me just work something out. It's only just, I can't stop anything because we've now got idiots on the channel. So I'm just going to go blocking people. I don't know what's going on. Fogged an army. Right, come on. Ignore the attention-seeking sods. Meant some mods, where have they gone? Right, Sterling, over to John Stones. Cal Walker. Right, let's have a look now. Gabby Jesus now on the city right, 32.5 on the clock. Kyle Walker. Across to Ruben Diaz. Thogden's not even live, Sachin, so we know that. Thogden's not even live. So Thogden's not sent them at all. So they all need to start lying. Right, Ruben Diaz. No, you're not hitting Kyle. Right, Palace out 33.5 on the clock. Zinchenko to Fernandinho. Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne's down in a heap. That's got to be a... See, all these people saying Thogden lenders. You haven't. He's not even live. No. Gone again. Way over. Completely gone over. Right, still City 1, Palace 0. Get back to normality. Mate, RFC, I'm blocking them all at the minute. Stones now. Cross to Ruben Diaz. To Zinchenko. Back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz going to switch inside to Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus now gets blocked out by the Palace man Andros Townsend. Well done, Gabby J there. Oh, and that's out by easy. Oh. Bernardo Silva now inside the box. 37.5 on the clock. KDB now coming inside. Zinchenko. Kyle Walker. going to be out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva inside to Gundogan. Back to Bernardo Silva on City right. Little ball over the top. Gundogan with a lovely header. Jesus, that should have been 2-0. That should have been 2-0. Yeah, ignore it, Noah, even though we give a super chat. Thank you for the money, but I'm not going to read out. I'm not going to read out some of that insults myself. I'm a you prat. No idea, Carl. Just ignoring people who need to get a life. People who wish they were known by people. Stevie, just get on with it, mate. It is who it is. I can lose weight. They'll always be idiots. Big difference. Bernardo Silva, and that's going to be out. 38.5 on the clock. There's Pep. And that's going to be out, and that should be throwing a City. It should be 39 o'clock. Yeah, it is. Kyle Walker just throws it out from virtually sat in the front line there. Sat in row A, and he's throwing the ball in. To steady header, 39 o'clock out to John Stones. Up to Edison. Fernandinho. And that's cleared, but Jesus has got this on the City left-hand side. KDB now. Inside Sterling, back to KDB. Inside to Ruben Diaz. And that's easy, got ease off that. No, little pump. And it's Ayu's down. Bernardo. Fernandinho, and that's going to be over the top of Sterling. Can't get there. Cleared by Palace. 40.5 on the clock. That was about 4 minutes left to go. Zinchenko. Sterling. It's KDB. Inside Sterling. Good feet, but Sterling's first touch is crap. Kyle Walker, I'm trying to switch that over. I know I do, Stevie, mate. We're going to try and say it's hard because StreamYard don't have one. StreamYard don't have a scoreboard you can put on. So the best we can do is stick it across the bottom, mate. But we'll see what we can do, Stevie. Still Palace have a free kick now. City are very, very deep here. There's about 2.5 minutes till half time, plus whatever injury time they put on. Kyle Walker now. Kyle Walker smacks out, but it's gone out of play. No, it hasn't. It has now off Bernardo. It's well done, mate. Just showing that John Stones goal again. What a ball from De Bruyne outside the right foot into John Stones. Sorry, Kyle Dogo, I do apologise about that, mate. I didn't know I was timing out and I wasn't. I do apologise about that, buddy. Hello, old McIver, how are you? Sterling on the left. Go on, Raz. Go on, Raz. Go on, Raz. Plays it into a Crystal Palace man who plays it wide. He has, Jet Lee. He's proved a lot of people wrong, mate. Stones has been on fire since section. Eugene McGee was second in the Premier League right now. Well, let's just wait to the end of the game, buddy. Kyle Walker inside to Kevin De Bruyne, back to Ruben Diaz, John Stones, sorry. John Stones, Kyle Walker. I do apologise in the last 20 minutes. I've sort of gone a bit quieter than what I normally have. Sure, the second half I'll be more pumped up again. I do apologise. 1 minute of injury time. And that's going to be a free kick. Easy goes down. Does come out a second goal does kill the game off. Andy Blue Moon's happy with the first half, control it. Palace not threatened, really. No, they haven't. Not really, but City are very deep here. Kyle Walker just blazes it up and under for Raz Sterling to get onto. Townsend picks up the loose ball, and that's half-time, Blues. So, yeah, guys, I will see you for the second half. City 1, Palace 0. I'll see you. Stay in the content, and I'll see you for the second half. Hi all, sorry I'm a bit late. I was just talking to my other half. Right, so they have kicked off. City have a corner, here we go. KDB, 46 on the clock. Ball in. Does that come off Gary Cahill's arm? KDB with the ball in, that is an awful ball. Well, that pass. No, with it, Charlie. Yes, ignore them. RFC, yeah, McFcfcfantv, first time here watching in Glasgow. You make it fun. Thank you, mate. Right, what I'm going to do is I'll just run through. It's not like a bit of self-promotion, bit of love. Yeah, I'm fine, Noah, don't worry, mate. I'm just going to run through the teams for you again. City, we've got Edison in goal. Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko at the back. Oh, Gundogan's coming forward here. Onto KDB. Lovely. What a ball from Kevin. Onto Raz. Go on, Raz. Run it in. Go on, Raz. That's better, Raz. Shoot. That's a penalty. Where's VAR? VAR's nowhere because we don't play in a red stadium, do we? Where's VAR there? Thought we'd stop then. The team, like I said, Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Zinchenko, Bernardino, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne. Front three, Bernardo, Silva, Gabby Jesus, and Sterling. Crystal Palace, the bench for City, Zach Stefan, Rodri, Torres, Mendes, Riyad Mahrez, João Cancelo, Tom's favourite player. Stop putting Iniesta, Phil Foden, Delap and Doyle, the two youngsters. I want to look at this again. Oh, no, tripped over himself. Palace team, Guaita in the net, Ward, Tompkins, Gary Cahill, Mitchell, Milivojevic, is it? Townsend, MacArthur, Eze, and Jordan Ayew. Bench for Palace, Butland, Banalhout, Dan Klein, Benteke, Batshuayi, and Riddlewald. That is your teams today. And on the bench, I've just done that one, and Lee Mason is your referee. Guys, if you have not hit that like button, please do. Toranyot, listen, they may, but I don't think they will, mate. I don't think they will win the league. You're not quite good enough yet at the moment. If you want my honest opinion, you're having a decent spell, but I don't think you've got the legs to do a marathon. Lovely football by City there. Zinchenko now. Back to Ruben Diaz. Oh, God, I'm falling over. Bernardino. Cross to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker now. You know, when I'm doing a watch along and the Blue Moon, the lucky blue glass is not far behind. Come on, let's nearly try and get 100 likes live on air. That'd be amazing. We can get 100 likes live on air. That would be amazing. It really, really would be great. I'm loving the fact is the confidence. Sachin's even confident now. The Premier League's coming back to Old Trafford after 8 years. Yeah, you're confident, aren't you, mate? Kevin De Bruyne with City's 100th corner of the game. He's going to take this. It's a short one at the front post. And the referee, Lee Mason's going to ask him to take it again. I don't know why. He's having a word with John Stones. But there's going to be another one. I know I won't let you like it again. Just make sure you like it once. 51 on the clock. KDB's going to take the retaken corner. Going to get a second bite of the cherry. Cleared by Palace. Come on, Bernardo. Don't let him do that. Zinchenko onto Gundogan. Gundogan, good feet. He gets tackled. That's not a free kick, referee. Give over. United winning the league. Well, you've got to try, haven't you, Super Sports? You've got to try. Yeah, Kurt said, didn't know the parade will go all the way to Trafford. No, mate, because the parade gets held in Manchester, mate. So it won't go anywhere near. It won't go anywhere near Man United, unfortunately, because it'll stay in Manchester. And unfortunately, Old Trafford ain't in Manchester, mate. Have you seen? This is my point. We have suffered for 8 years about suffered. You don't know what suffered is, Sachin. Suffered me ass. Suffered not a chance. Finishing 6 is not suffering. Who do you think you are, entitled to win leagues? Not suffered at all. Suffered. Oh, well done, Ruben Diaz. That was. Get out of the way, Mason. Fernandinho. Give Mason a kick. Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones. Yeah, suffered with the Europa League and yeah. They've suffered big style then, mate, haven't they? You won the Europa League and you won, a Carabao Cup, but you've suffered. Get out of there. No, Chris, let him dream. Let him dream. It's like these Arsenal fans. Oh, we won an FA Cup, aren't we great? Get off. Man United have suffered. Bless them. Crystal Palace now playing the ball out from the back. Well done, Bernardo Silva there. Gundogan gets possession of the balls. And that's going to be rolled out. It's going to be a throw into Crystal Palace. Gundogan, why are you even looking? Because you knew it came off you. Yes, because we have parasites, owners. Don't make excuses. Not in my hands, Charlie. Chris, it's a spanner. Yeah, not in my hands. Have you seen Chris? It's not a spanner for him. It's a bloody chainsaw. We're going to call him Chainsaw Charlie. Chainsaw Chris. Yeah. Chainsaw Chris. It's not a spanner, it's a chainsaw. That's what you've all got to call him now, Chainsaw Chris. Edison, out to Ruben Diaz. To Edison, back to Ruben Diaz again. Ruben Diaz and Zinchenko, lovely little triangular play from Manchester City. Ruben Diaz again, that's it. Jordan Ayew gave up running because he didn't want to do it. Beating Everton. Everton are not a top 6 side. Get off, Sachi. Oh, what a ball of Fernandinho to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker down the City right. Got company with him, but plays it out to Kevin De Bruyne, who's going to play it all the way back to Johnny Stone. City are going to start from the back again. Hopefully City can go on a long or winning City can have a go at winning the Champions League in quite a long time. Yeah, it's not. I'm not that bothered. I would listen when if we got to the semi-finals, the quarterfinals, the finals. Do you know what? I get a bit excited then. I would get excited. I'm not going to lie, because semi-finals and finals are what you get excited about. But I'd rather win the Premier League all day long. Premier League over Champions League all day. I want to win a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, Ilkay Gundogan, super. Ilkay Gundogan, what a goal! What a beauty. And I mean a beautiful goal. He tackles him on the edge of the box and bends it in from about 23 yards. What a goal. The corner comes in, headed away by Palace. Gundogan, he's about 22 yards out, and he bends it in that bottom corner. City 2-0. Game over. City are going second in the Premier League. What a goal by Ilkay Gundogan. That is a beauty. An absolute beautiful goal. 56 on the clock. And the German, boom, 4 goals in his last 6. That is outstanding by Ilkay Gundogan. And City now, Jesus, the goalkeeper's dropped an absolute you-know-what. This goalkeeper's been in fine form, but today he's absolute having a mare. That's Jesus. The goalkeeper didn't have a clue. Gary Cahill, if in doubt, kick it out, and that's exactly what he did. Corner to City. The goalkeeper, he's shaky, he's worried, especially after that. Roy Hudson, a wry smile. Oh, that was Ruben Dias was getting on the act there. Easy now. Easing the ball out. Easy ball up. Easy ball from Easy. Palace switched to play from left to right. Jordan, are you now? I think Palace have played this wrong. I always think, what a lovely ball though. Jordan, are you? Ruben Dias, you absolute man mountain. Sachin, top, we are second, mate. And here comes Phil Foden. Here he comes, just to rub a little bit of salt in the Palace wound. Thank you, Zahaib. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. We are on our way to 16,000. Love to try and hit that live on air. We are 290 away. 190, sorry, away from 16,000. Our goal is 17,000 by the end of the season. Can we hit 17,000 by the end of the season? And here comes Phil Foden. Stop putting Iniesta. Pep, Bernardo Silva off. City making an early substitution, which is very unlike, very unlike Pep Guardiola. But here comes Phyllis Foden. The man is on. Stop putting Iniesta. My boy enters the field of play. I don't know if Bernardo's carrying a little niggle. They're just showing this 22-yard banger from the German top bins. Get that out. See you later. Game over. I think United got nearly 1 million subscribers. No problem. Hey, mate, not a problem. Not a problem at all. They can have 2 million subscribers if they want for me. As a United fan, I'm not that deluded that game, but Liverpool's crap. See, there is a United fan who talks a little bit of sense. Foden coming on early. He is, Charlie. Very, very early. Andy Blue Moon, you're having a blinder, mate. I want to City win because I have a new mate, pal Martin. Thank you, RFC55. Appreciate that, mate. Here's Phil. Here's Johnny. Oh, plastics. You mean plastics? Yeah, United have got 1 million subscribers. Ask how many of them what United Stadium's called, and none of them will know. The idea of a fan is going to games and supporting them, not supporting them from like, because, they've won a better trophies. I'd love to take a poll on how many of those United fans have become United fans since after they've been not very good. 75 likes. Let's try and get to 100 live on air. Let's try and hit 100 likes live on air, guys. That'd be amazing. 100 likes live on air. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. So Sachin, he's a good lad, really. He's not really that deluded. Hey, I know we have fans, mate. I'm one of them. I'm nearly through a bottle of rum. Ronnie, put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Sachin's just going for the most timeouts in a year. Diaz now, lovely ball into Gabby J. Gabby J, back to Kevin. I'd have a pop here. Kevin does. Oh, just wide of the right-hand post. Ooh. Ronnie Beaver, it's Sunday evening after all. You're not meant to be drinking on a Sunday evening, work in the morning. Come on, Ronnie. United fan, have subscribed. Cheers, brother. We encourage all fans from other people around the world or anything. Pep's clapping there. Look at him. Looks like the emoji. Happy bunny. We invite all rival supporters. As long as you don't mind a bit of banter and you not start getting all personal with everyone, then you're welcome. So, if you get timed out, it's a badge of honour, guys. We like to time you out to play with you a little bit. That's how you know you're welcome on Man City Man TV. When Chris Baker gets his chainsaw going, gives it a little rev, and sends you training with the kids for a while. You go and do a little bit of time in the EDS squad for 5 minutes. And then you come back refreshed. Ball over the top. Palace close it out. Andros Townsend. Cross to Ward. Got Mitchell now, who plays a ball up to Easy. Easy. Falls over, very easy. But Kyle Walker gets the, what's that? Free kick sitter. Easy. Don't fall over so easy, mate. Hey, here we go. Fernandinho now. 64 on the clock. Up to Gabby J. Back to Kevin De Bruyne. Sprays out to the right side. Sterling takes up occupancy on this right. Looks like we've swapped over now. Foden's come on and Raz has gone to the right. Foden's dropped over to the left. Kyle Walker sprays it out to the stop put Iniesta, who tries. Well, it was Zinchenko actually, not stop put Iniesta. Andy timed me out last week during the FIFA stream, and now I get bullied on FIFA stream. You're all awful. I had KFC earlier. I'm not at KFC in a while. I am on a diet, believe it or not. That's what makes me laugh. People call me fat. I'm on a diet. So at a point, I can lose weight. There'll always be idiots and something else. After 9 o'clock, I'll tell you what I really do think. City playing great football. It's brilliant to watch. City on fire. They certainly are. I hope you like the new graphics, guys. Come on. Milivojevic. That's the Palace goalkeeper. Sprays it out to Ward. Going to play it up to Andros Townsend. Going to play this back to Ward now. All the way back to Tompkins now. Tompkins on the ball. Back to the goalkeeper. Gary Cale's open for it if he wants it, but he doesn't. He chooses down to Joe Ward, whatever his name is. Joe Ward, whatever his name is. Remember, Martin's prediction is 4-0. 4-0 is my prediction. 4-0. Me and my fat fingers. Who's top of the league at the moment? Manchester United, but yeah, won't be for much longer, mate. Who's got games in hand? Who's got games in hand? Sorry, I'm just using my fat fingers to move my fat hair. Kyle Walker. Hey, mate, I'm just having a laugh with them. Right, doesn't matter if you're big or smart, I'm Marshall for about 20 years old. Thank you, buddy. My crush supports Man City. Your crush? What do you mean, crush? This is what makes me laugh, this top of the league stuff. Top of the league right now is Manchester United, yeah. City are now second on 35 points. If City win their game in hand, who's top of the league? That's all I'm going to say. Big header coming. Milivojevic, whatever his name is. Milivojevic. We'll just call him Milo for short because I ain't saying his name anymore. Tried to play it out. Kevin on to Razmataz, and he got tackled. It was a nice challenge as well. Raz gets rid of the braids, and he's back. See, we're always in the attack race. Everyone just forgot that, I know. Yes! Johnny Stones with the braids. Get in. 3-0. Put to bed. One more, and my prediction is on. One more, and my prediction is on. Johnny Stones on the hat trick. Corner come in. Diaz, great save. And Johnny Stones, Johnny on the spot. 3-0. He's teaching him and Diaz. They're not only defending, they're scoring. They're creating chances. Gabriel Jesus, sit down. Get a pen out. Get a pad out. Take some notes on how to finish from your centre-backs, Gabby. Because right now, son, you couldn't finish your tea. Palace make a sub. Oh my God. Thingy's back. What's he called? The guy who's played for Derby. Ridwald is on. Ridwald, who we saw Ollie in his prediction, thought he was going to play. Tom Huddleston. Yeah, Tom Huddleston's brother's on. Got the same hairdo. Do you remember Tom Hudson when he had the hairdo and he lost? Didn't he lose a bet and he had to shave it off? Remember that? Remember that? Tom Huddleston? He had a big, massive sort of afro sort of thing, and a bit like Ridwell there. And he lost a bet when he played for Derby and he had to shave it off. He's playing Kasachi and Chris is playing with you, mate. He's playing with you. You're like a yo-yo on a piece of string for him, mate. It's because we love you, Sachin. We love you, mate. John Stones to play up front. I know. Right. Tell John Stones to pass to Phil. It's costing me money. How's your wife, by the way, Ronnie? I hope she's feeling better, mate. Great news. She's out of ICU. I hope she's feeling a lot better. Remember this summer, Martin, remember. Right, yeah, because listen, did I apologise live on radio? I apologised live on radio, if you remember. Over on BBC Radio Manchester, Martin did apologise. And Emily will even back me up on that. Kid Pat's girl will back me up that I apologised. And Gaz, the United fan. We got to a great bad start. Tell you what, we'll have a chat about that in the post-match Andy Blue Moon. Remind me, João Cancelo and Ferran Torres are making the way. City are making a good shot from Stones, to be fair. I love the way, no, good shot, to be fair. João Cancelo, Ilkay Gundogan, the 25-yard master. That's why I'm on the run. She may be later on. I hope, mate. I hope that she gets home safe and sound, mate. Absolutely does. João Cancelo is on. Kevin's coming off, which is a whoa. Give him a rest, I suppose. 3-0. 3-0. So Kevin's off. Cancelo is on. So is Torres. Let me just change that. Torres is on, and so is Ilkay Gundogan's gone off, and João Cancelo has come on. Yeah, I think that should be right now. Now we're making subs. 70 minutes on the clock. We've made 3 substitutions. Wow, breaking news. Fantastic news result. Doesn't hurt either. Top man, it is. Ronette is great news, mate. Absolutely great news. Stones for an hat-trick, says Ada. I'll have to say. 72 approaching Manchester City 3. Put your mask on. Come on. That's a good boy. Do as you're told. Mate, it goes round your ear, Ilkay, mate. It goes round the ear there, mate. Oh, God, this is like watching Balotelli put his bib on. Ilkay Gundogan can't put a face mask on. That's going to be a quiz question soon, isn't it? Then the 2 Man City footballers who can't put bibs and face masks on. Great for the Goldie, which you get a pen who should take it. It's got to be the man from Barnsley. The man from Barnsley. Barnsley. We wanted that draw today, and we got it huge. He wouldn't take it, and he wouldn't take it any worse than Sterling. Can I ask a question? In my opinion, you have spent your money wisely. Why not? But we haven't, or we have RFC. What do you mean? Do you mean we have spent our money wisely, or we haven't spent our money wisely? What do you mean, buddy? Did Jesus play for you? Haven't seen him. I know there's going to be missing posters out yet. We're seeing this striker. He's been absolutely, and we agree with you know it. He's non-existent today. He's Jesus. You know, the rumours are, listen to the rumours, hey, if you believe all the newspapers today, from the Guardian to the Independent to the Daily Mirror, is we've not spent the money wisely. Why do you not think that? Why do you not think we've spent the money wisely? Is City going to have £200 million to spend in the summer? And listen, one of the targets is, of course, Erling Haaland. And the other one is Romelu Lukaku. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He's combined the best players on the planet, too many duds. We have, I'm listening, I won't lie, and I've said this to Chris, Pep Guardiola's spending hasn't been the greatest over his term at Manchester City. He has bought a few flops. John Stones has come good. As we know, he's had personal problems. Ilkay Gundogan's, you know, done well. Was his first Pep Guardiola signing. João Cancelo's come good. Ben Mendes, probably one of his not so good ones. Nelito, not a good one. Lovely play by Manchester City. Cancelo wants to Sterling, 74, 75 on the clock, and that is poor. Gary Cahill clears that away. Up to easy, plays a nice easy ball back to the Palace man. Fernandinho takes over. Kyle Walker. Could know it here. Haaland said he wants to play. Haaland. I like Lukaku, but not a Pep player. I wouldn't have Lukaku within 25 miles of Manchester City. Sorry, can't chop a bag of sand, never mind a ball. What did United fans used to say? Walks around like he's playing in Timberlands. Didn't he get a Timberland sponsorship out of that as well? Wasn't great. Don't forget, Stones has come good. Are you mad? He has become. Mate, listen. I said he's come good. Didn't say. I said he wasn't good at the beginning, but he's come good now. Ayew, come on, let's keep this clean sheet. Ayew, that could be a penalty, you know. Jordan Ayew's gone down. Oh no, it's not a penalty. VAR will have a quick look at that as well. It'll just be done privately. But City have got back in possession with Zhao into the, I'm going to be honest with you, the non-existent Gabby up top. I didn't rate the late O'Ronnie. Scored a great early goal away at Stoke, but then just sort of, it didn't suit it for me. The one I always found strange was Negredo. Great. I mean, I know Pep buying Pellegrini did. Great striker, bought him from Spain, but just from Seville, great striker. But I don't know why we ever let him go. From what I heard, it was personal problems. Just looking at that Jordan Ayew, that was very much like the Sterling one in the first half. Or the second half, should I say. It was a bit sort of fell over himself. How come Stones didn't perform when it was Laporte? Stones had a lot of issues off the field. So, I mean, there was a time when Pep Guardiola dropped him completely. If you remember, there was about 3 or 4 months he was out of it completely. And Pep just said he had a niggling injury. He didn't have an injury. He was doing something else, which I know about. I can't say it on here, but he was out for other reasons. It wasn't injury. But Pep isn't going to announce that in the press conferences, remember that. But he's sorted it out now. His ex has broke the story in the newspapers a couple of weeks back, so we found out what was really going on. But listen, John Stones is a revelation this season. He's finally become the player we wanted and the player that we've always demanded from him, and we always knew was there. That's why I had a lot of frustration with Johnny Stones. It wasn't because I thought he was just crap, because for Everton he was outstanding. But I thought after 4 years he needed to do a lot better. You know, he's got 18 months left in his contract, and right now he's doing a lot to earn himself a new one. We have to accept hard selling man Stephen No Cancelo. My brother met João Cancelo in John Lewis at the Trafford Centre. He was coming out, and my brother had a chat with him and said, "Are you going to stay?" And he just smiled at him. When there was rumours that João Cancelo was leaving. So, yeah. Don't forget to join us at 10 o'clock this evening. Sorry, 9:45, just said 10 o'clock. 9:45 p.m. this evening for our live reaction of Manchester City at the moment with a very comfortable win over Crystal Palace, which is the first time in a long time that City have managed to convincingly beat Crystal Palace. Don't forget, Palace did play on Thursday evening. The structure of these fixtures are stupid at the moment. I feel for Crystal Palace, I really, really do. But join us at 9:45, where me, Chris, Carl from Washington, and Kurt will chew the fat. No, you're not chewing me. We're going to chew the fat over this game. Quarter to 10, mate. 9:45. Sterling back to Fernandinho. Fernandinho with a little chip ball out to João. No, Torres, I mean. Not João. Torres, lovely ball. Oh, falls to Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus, good feet. Good first touch back to João Cancelo. Needs to see a bit more of Phil in this second half. He's not seen a lot of the ball this second half since he's come on. For 20 minutes, I've not really seen Phil sort of do a lot at the minute. I will be honest with you. I mean, matter than that so far, that's sort of done and dusted. Sterling's had a far, far better game. Feel free to put me on a timeout later. I'll be well oiled by then. Ronnie, I can't time you out, mate. You're superb, mate. We'd miss you. Not wrong with being oiled. Sometimes got to get a little bit of WD-40 down us. Palace have had one shot in the whole of the second half. Lovely ball out to Gabby J. Gabby J with a lovely first touch again. Go on, Gabby. Plays it back to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker now. One awful run that was, Kyle. Just pushes easy down to the floor. And we are 9 minutes and change. They're just showing this superb Ilkay Gundogan goal, turning it into a bit of FIFA there. What a finish. He's still not got his mask on, right? Can someone teach him how to put a mask on? Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We're only on 79 likes. Come on, let's try and get to 100. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Remember, it's your channel, guys, not ours. Your channel. We are here for you. Johnny Stones across to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker now inside to Fernandinho. Back to Kyle Walker. 82 minutes on the clock to Zinchenko, who's had quite a decent game. I'll give Zinchenko his due. Oh, Ferran Torres. Well done. And Ward throws him to the ground like a rag doll. If in doubt, throw him out. Fernandinho now. Lovely ball out to Razzmatazz. Go on, Raz. Go on, Raz. Run it in. Running at Mitchell. And unlucky there not to get the ball in. Second in the table with a game in hand. Spot on. Walker looking tired. There he is. Remember, guys, if you are feeling kind and generous, that super chat button is enabled. So if you want to give towards our charity, Tackle for Manchester, or to help the running of the channel, that will be ever so appreciated. But you don't have to. We read out nearly every single one of your comments, unless there's about over 100 people on, then it becomes a lot harder for us to read all the comments out. The ball is out. Phil Foden now. Phil Foden does very well there. Gets tackled by... oh, it's going to fall to Phil, this. Phil! He's too small, too weak. Can't get up to tackle the goalkeeper. If City keep winning, then give it a real go, but need to win the big games. Well, we've started to win the big games, RFC. We've beaten Chelsea. We drew at Man United. We should have beaten them, really. You know, Tottenham is the one we struggled with. But the best ones, the untouchable, the unbeatables, exactly. City, I'd said last season, you know, I did say at the start, and I'm not a flip-flop, I said we would struggle to win the title this year, the way we started. But then, since I think the best thing that could have happened to us was that Man United game, because it woke us up. And I said that Chelsea game, when we beat them 3-1, might be a pivotal point of the season. And it seems to have been. We've won 7 on the bounce. This will be 8 on the bounce now, with hopefully another clean sheet. And this will be a 15-match unbeaten run in all competitions. That's something we never did last season. We couldn't string 2 wins together last season. And now we're on 8 games in a row. 8 games in a row of winning. This is just Man City at its best. Last season, we didn't have a fear factor. Ruben Dias, believe it or not, has given us the fear factor back. Fernandinho, and lovely ball, and Gabby left it, Torres left it, and neither of them got it in the end. Ball out. Great header by Zinchenko. 85 on the clock. City 3, Palace 0, and away we go. Leicester and Chelsea are playing Tuesday night, so that's another team that'll drop points. Liverpool are home to a rejuvenated Burnley. Great win. A great win yesterday by Burnley. Fulham were unlucky against Chelsea yesterday. I've seen that. It was a red card for Robinson. It was a red. We have our defence sorted. I'm not the best on English football, just giving my opinion, Martin, and that footballers get paid too much. Listen, it's your opinion, RFC, and you're entitled to it, mate. It's what football is. It's opinions. And some people do think footballers are paid too much. I can tell you now, my missus is one of those people who thinks it. City could do with Benzema for a season. No, Liam. We want egos like that out of our dressing room at the moment. Don't want egotistical Benzema. I know what you mean. Great finisher, poacher in the box. Because at the minute, I know what you mean. Jesus is not the fox in the box we want. But no, Benzema, a lot of money for. That could be a penalty. That's going to be a free kick. Is that in the area? McCarthy has dropped Torres. 86.5 on the clock. McCarthy's not even bothered. Lovely turn. It was outside the box. Torres got fouled outside. After 11 days off, Liverpool get another 4 days. Yeah, but it's not helping them, Ronnie. You ask a footballer, when you're winning, and you're winning every game, you want to play every day. When you're not playing well, you want the rest. There's the difference. You want the rest. And Liverpool are now chasing City. That's the problem. They're now chasing us. I'd put Phil on this. Get off, Raz. Give it Phil. It is going to be Raz. There's a two-man wall. There's not a lot of social distancing going on there. Do you not hear what Richard Masters says? Raz! 4-0! It's there! Get in! Exactly the same as Ilkay Gundogan. Top bins. He dinked it. He floated it. What am I talking about? Martin's talking rubbish. I said it should have been Foden taking it. I know now. 4-0. Game over. Sterling there. There was no backlift at all to that. Look at this ball. No backlift at all. What a finish. 4-0. Ten to 4-0. I know it was. And I didn't put a bloody bet on. Missed it, Martin, right again. I know, Andy. Martin might want to take that back. I know. Still like Phil, so it's okay. Title's going to City, says this year, none of this United bullshit, says James Dean. Thank you, brother. Raheem cooking. Easy. Yeah, but he can score from 20 yards out, but can't score from 12. Yes, he can. Can someone tell me that? Harry, how can he score from 20 yards out, but can't score from 12? 89 on the clock. City 4, Palace 0. City are going second in the league, and they are now going to have a goal difference of plus 30. Let me get this right. Let me just get this right. They've got a goal difference now, plus 15. Look at that by City. They've got Villa in the cup, Cheltenham away, West Brom away. We've got a nice running now, right up until February the 6th, Liverpool. I'm not saying nothing's easy at the minute. But this is, I mean, let's calm because we struggled against Brighton. So let's not go down that road. No, Stevie Raxwell, we don't want 5, mate. We don't want 5. We just want a nice 4. Take 4. That's it. Top bins, Abdallah, it was. Him and Gundogan going for top bin setter. Yeah, exactly, Callum. How can he score from 20 yards? Because he had to. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Martin, thank you for a great stream as always. 2 guys behind the scenes, Kurt and Chris. Yeah, thank you, Andy Blue Moon. Now, 2 minutes of injury time. Don't forget, 9:45, 45 minutes from now, we will be back live with our match reaction. Sorry about the idiots in the first half. But Manchester is top of the Premier League. United are first, City are second. But unfortunately, there's only one Manchester team who are really near the top of the league. The other one is in Trafford. So another free kick. City could get 5, but I don't want them to. I don't really want them to. John Stones, man of the match, rightfully so. But I think Sterling's had a really good game. The only one I'm really disappointed in right now is Jesus. He's the only one I'm disappointed in today. Joe Cancelo with a little dink. Do not score. Thank you. 91.5 on the clock. Keep it at 4. That's what I like to see. Come on, guys. Keep it at 4. Guys, if you are new, hit that like button. Want to try and get 100 likes. We are 15 away from 100 likes. We are 15 away from 100 likes. Come on. Let's get ourselves to 100. If you are new, please hit a like on the channel if you've just come into it. 84 likes. Come on, let's try and get to 100. That's it. Game over. Get in, guys. City 4. No one told me I still had it for first half. There we go. That's what I like to see. City have beaten Crystal Palace convincingly by 4-0. First goals in the first half from Johnny Stones with a big header from a cracking ball from Kevin De Bruyne. Outside of the right foot. Straight onto old Johnny Stones' head. Second goal from Ilkay Gundogan there. Top bins in the second half. City went in 1-0 at half time. They were happy. But second half, City taken over. Well done all. We urgently need to get... Listen, I'll say my bit on Jesus. I don't want to kill him too much, but he needs to really improve. Man City, you have a top man doing the stream. Wish you all the best for Glasgow Rangers. Thank you, buddy. Wish Rangers all the best as well. Come and join us at RFC, 9:45 for the match look. The match reaction to City 4, Palace 0, 9:45. 40 minutes away. We will be back live with you guys. Guys, if you are not, hit that like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes. If you are new, hit the subscribe button. Come and join us. And we'll see you all in 9:45. But City are in a title race. And right now, we're favourites. We're a City right now are back. I'll see you all at 9:45 with a bit of a mob. Let's have a chat about the game. See you in about 40 minutes. And as always, up the Blues. Take care. And City are back.